Hey everyone, welcome back to Speak Next English podcast today.
If you're new here, please subscribe to our channel right now.
Hit that bell icon so you never miss our conversations.
Today, we're discussing if social media is destroying our communication skills.
This is a super controversial topic that everyone has opinions about.
I know so many people who text but can't talk face-to-face.
Yeah, it's becoming a real problem in modern society now.
So let's start by learning vocabulary about communication in English.
The word communication means exchanging information, ideas, or feelings with others.
Face-to-face describes direct, in-person conversations without technology between people.
For example, I prefer face-to-face meetings rather than video calls always.
Body language refers to nonverbal signals like gestures and facial expressions.
Eye contact means looking directly into someone's eyes during conversation politely.
Conversation skills are abilities needed to have meaningful discussions with people.
Articulate means expressing thoughts clearly and effectively in spoken or written form.
Like, she's very articulate and can explain complex ideas easily to everyone.
Now, let's discuss how social media has actually changed communication patterns.
People send messages instead of calling, which reduces actual talking time.
Texting is convenient, but it removes tone, emotion, and personality completely.
You can't hear someone's voice or see their facial reactions.
Misunderstandings happen so easily because text lacks emotional context and nuance.
Someone might think you're angry when you're just being brief, honestly.
Emojis try to add emotion, but they're not the same thing.
A smiley face emoji can't replace a real, genuine smile.
Let's talk about specific ways social media affects young people's communication skills.
Many teenagers feel anxious about making phone calls to strangers or businesses.
They prefer texting customer service rather than calling and speaking directly.
Some young people even order food through apps to avoid talking.
This creates a generation that's uncomfortable with verbal communication skills gradually.
They're great at typing but struggle with speaking in real situations.
Job interviews become terrifying because they require actual face-to-face conversation skills.
Public speaking feels impossible when you're used to screens and keyboards.
Now let's learn phrases to express your opinions about social media usage.
You can say, in my opinion, social media has both benefits and drawbacks.
Or state, I believe excessive social media use damages real relationships.
Another way, from my perspective, people rely too much on technology.
You might say, I think social media makes communication faster but shallower.
Or express, in my view, we've lost the art of conversation.
These phrases help you share your thoughts clearly in English discussions.
Let's discuss the positive side of social media for communication now.
Well, social media does connect people across huge distances easily.
My cousin lives in Australia, and we video chat every week.
20 years ago, international calls were expensive and complicated to arrange.
Now we can see and talk to anyone, anywhere, instantly.
Social media helps shy people express themselves more comfortably through writing.
Some people find it easier to share feelings through text initially.
It also helps people with social anxiety practice communication in safe spaces.
Online communities provide support for people with similar interests or problems.
Language learners can practice English with native speakers worldwide through apps.
You can join groups, ask questions, and learn from real conversations.
So, social media isn't entirely bad for communication skills at all.
It depends on how you use it and balance it wisely.
Let's learn vocabulary related to online communication and digital interaction now.
DM, or direct message, means private messages sent to individuals online.
Reply means responding to someone's message, post, or comment on platforms.
Thread is a series of connected messages or comments on topics.
Ghosting means suddenly stopping all communication without an explanation or warning at all.
Like, he ghosted me after 3 dates without any reason whatsoever.
Lurking means reading or watching content without commenting or participating actively.
Troll is someone who posts offensive comments to provoke angry reactions.
Viral means content that spreads rapidly across social media platforms globally.
These terms are commonly used when discussing online communication in English.
Now let's talk about how social media creates superficial relationships.
People have hundreds of friends online but feel lonely in life.
Quality matters more than quantity when it comes to real friendships.
Scrolling through feeds gives an illusion of connection without depth.
You see everyone's highlight reel but don't know their struggles.
Real friendship requires time, vulnerability, and face-to-face interaction together regularly.
A text saying thinking of you isn't the same as visiting someone.
Liking someone's post doesn't replace actually asking how they're doing.
Social media lets us be lazy with relationships and connections.
We think we're staying in touch, but we're just watching lives.
Let's learn how to discuss communication problems in English conversations.
You can say, "We're not communicating effectively. Let's talk face to face."
Or explain, I feel like you're not really listening to me.
Another phrase, "There seems to be a miscommunication between us here."
You might say, can we discuss this in person instead of texting?
Or express, "I think we're talking past each other right now."
These phrases help address communication issues directly and clearly with others.
Now let's discuss how social media affects attention spans and focus.
People scroll endlessly, jumping from one post to another without thinking.
This trains our brain to expect constant stimulation and quick content.
Long conversations feel boring because we're used to short, entertaining clips.
Our ability to listen deeply and patiently has definitely decreased significantly.
During conversations, people check phones instead of paying full attention completely.
This is called phubbing, ignoring someone to look at your phone.
It's incredibly rude and damages the quality of our interactions badly.
When both people are half present, no real connection happens at all.
Let's learn phrases to encourage better communication habits in daily life.
You can suggest, "Let's put our phones away during dinner tonight."
Or say, how about we have a device-free conversation right now?
A gentle reminder, "Can you please look at me when talking?"
You might request, let's call instead of texting back and forth.
Or propose, "Why don't we meet up and talk properly soon?"
These suggestions promote healthier communication without sounding preachy or judgmental at all.
Now let's discuss the impact of social media on empathy.
Empathy means understanding and sharing another person's feelings and emotions deeply.
Online, it's easy to forget there are real humans behind screens.
People say harsh things online they'd never say face-to-face to anyone.
The distance and anonymity remove accountability for hurtful words and actions.
Cancel culture and online bullying show how empathy disappears on platforms.
People pile on someone without considering their humanity or mental health.
In real life, seeing someone's tears or pain creates immediate empathy.
Online, suffering is just words on a screen we scroll past.
This lack of empathy is damaging our ability to connect genuinely.
We're becoming desensitized to others' emotions and struggles, unfortunately, and sadly.
Now let's learn vocabulary about arguments and disagreements in English language.
Debate means a formal discussion with opposing viewpoints on specific topics.
Argument is a heated disagreement where people express strong, different opinions.
Disagree means to have a different opinion from someone about something.
Like, I disagree with your view on this particular issue.
Conflict refers to serious disagreement or clash between people or groups.
Resolution means finding a solution to end a disagreement peacefully.
Compromise is when both sides give up something to reach agreement.
Misunderstanding happens when people interpret messages differently than intended by the speaker.
These words help you discuss disagreements maturely and clearly in English.
Now let's discuss how social media creates echo chambers for people online.
An echo chamber means you only hear opinions similar to yours.
Algorithms show you content that matches your existing beliefs and preferences.
This reinforces your views without exposing you to different perspectives.
Real communication involves hearing opinions that challenge you and make you think.
But social media keeps us comfortable in our own bubbles constantly.
We unfollow or block anyone who disagrees with our viewpoints quickly.
This makes us less tolerant and worse at respectful disagreement.
In real life, you can't just block your coworker easily.
You must learn to communicate respectfully despite different opinions and backgrounds.
Social media lets us avoid this important skill development completely, unfortunately.
Let's learn how to express the need for real conversation politely.
You can say, I really need to talk to you properly.
Or express, can we have a real conversation without distractions, please?
Another way, I'd appreciate if we could discuss this in person.
You might say, this is important. Let's talk face to face soon.
Or request, can we set aside time to really talk tonight?
These phrases show the importance you place on meaningful communication clearly.
Now let's talk about the decline of conversation skills among people.
Many people struggle with small talk because they're out of practice.
Starting conversations with strangers feels awkward and uncomfortable for most nowadays.
We've forgotten how to read social cues and body language signals.
Online, you have time to craft perfect responses and edit messages.
In real life, conversations happen spontaneously without edit buttons or delays.
This spontaneity makes people nervous because they can't control everything perfectly.
Silence feels awkward instead of comfortable during in-person conversations now, sadly.
We reach for phones during any pause instead of embracing silence.
The art of listening without thinking about your response is disappearing.
People wait for their turn to talk rather than truly listening.
Let's learn phrases for active listening in English conversations clearly now.
You can say, I hear what you're saying. Please continue.
Or respond, that's interesting. Tell me more about that, please.
Show engagement with, I understand how you feel about this situation.
You might say, so what you're saying is, and summarize understanding.
Or ask, can you explain that a bit more clearly?
These phrases demonstrate genuine interest and active listening skills effectively in conversations.
Let's discuss how social media affects professional communication at workplace today.
Many young employees struggle with professional emails and formal writing skills.
They write emails like text messages with abbreviations and casual language.
Hey instead of dear, or K instead of okay understood professionally.
This informality is inappropriate in many professional business settings and contexts.
Phone etiquette is also declining because people rarely make calls anymore.
Answering calls professionally requires skills many haven't developed properly yet fully.
Networking at events feels impossible when you're used to online interactions.
Making eye contact, firm handshakes, and small talk are crucial skills.
But social media hasn't taught us these essential face-to-face abilities.
Employers notice this communication gap in younger generations increasingly now, clearly.
Now let's learn business communication vocabulary in English for work.
Formal language means professional, respectful communication used in business settings always.
Etiquette refers to accepted rules of polite behavior and situations.
Networking means building professional relationships for career advancement and opportunities ahead.
Like, networking events help you meet potential clients and business partners.
Correspondence means letters, emails, or messages exchanged in business contexts.
Professionalism is conducting yourself appropriately in work environments with colleagues always.
Rapport means a friendly, harmonious relationship with someone at workplace.
Clarity refers to expressing ideas clearly without confusion or ambiguity.
These terms are essential for discussing workplace communication in English clearly.
Let's talk about solutions to improve communication skills despite social media.
First, set specific times to check social media instead of constantly.
This prevents constant interruptions and helps you focus on real conversations.
Second, practice having phone conversations instead of only texting people always.
Call a friend or family member weekly to maintain speaking skills.
Third, join clubs or groups that require face-to-face interaction regularly.
Book clubs, sports teams, or volunteer work provide practice opportunities naturally.
Fourth, practice active listening by putting away devices during conversations completely.
Give people your full attention without checking notifications or screens.
Fifth, challenge yourself to start conversations with strangers occasionally when safe.
Small talk at coffee shops or stores builds confidence gradually.
These practical steps help balance technology with real human connection effectively.
Let's learn phrases to set boundaries with social media usage.
You can say, I'm taking a break from social media temporarily.
Or announce, I won't be checking my phone during meals anymore.
Another statement, I'm limiting my screen time to 2 hours daily.
You might say, I've deleted social media apps from my phone now.
Or explain, I'm focusing on real relationships instead of online ones.
These phrases help communicate your boundaries clearly to others around you.
Now, let's discuss whether social media is actually destroying communication completely.
I don't think it's destroying it, but definitely changing it.
That's a fair point. Technology always changes how humans interact.
The printing press changed communication, so did telephones and television too.
Social media is just the latest evolution in communication technology.
The problem isn't social media itself, but how we use it.
If we're mindful and intentional, it can enhance our connections.
But if we're addicted and careless, it damages our skills.
The key is finding balance between online and offline interactions.
We need both virtual connections and real face-to-face relationships equally.
Technology should enhance communication, not replace it completely in our lives.
All right, let's wrap up today's discussion about social media and communication.
We've explored how social media affects our ability to communicate effectively.
We discussed both negative impacts and some positive aspects too.
Social media can connect us globally, but also create shallow interactions.
It can help shy people, but also make others avoid conversations.
The important thing is being aware and intentional with usage.
We learned lots of useful vocabulary about communication in English today.
Practice using phrases like face-to-face, active listening, and empathy regularly now.
Remember, real communication skills require practice and effort always, consistently.
Put down your phone sometimes and have real conversations with people.
Look people in the eyes, listen carefully, and engage fully always.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like and share it.
Subscribe to Speak Next English podcast for more interesting conversations like this.
Leave a comment about your thoughts on social media's impact.
We love hearing different perspectives from our amazing listeners worldwide.
Practice today's vocabulary in your daily English conversations this week, please.
Next time, we'll explore another fascinating topic for English learners.
Until then, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep communicating well.
Thank you so much for listening to Speak Next English podcast today.
Take care, stay connected in real ways, and improve English.
Goodbye, everyone, and remember to have real conversations this week.
Bye-bye, and don't let screens replace real human connection.
See you next time with more helpful English lessons, friends.